Well, this land is your land, this land is our land, from the Boise lowlands to the North Idaho highlands. But today, Idaho Republicans say federal land should be transferred to the state. A move Democrats say is not only illegal, but flat out fiscally irresponsible. Brandon Fonda is live in studio tonight with the details of that.
Roland, a committee was given the task of studying the impact of transferring federal land to the state, but Republicans and Democrats are still far apart on the benefits. They're lands that you fish on, hunt on, work on, and play on, all owned by the federal government. And for the last 2 years, a legislative committee has studied the benefits of making it Idaho's. But it's not over yet.
We haven't reached a definitive answer that we want to continue the committee.
Along with continuing the committee, Republicans think that shifting ownership to the state would be beneficial.
Health for forests. I want more opportunity and jobs for our people.
Republicans also believe that state-owned lands would be better managed and better funded, especially when it comes to forest fires.
To get a communication to actually fight the fire in the federal government has to go through 5 channels. By that time, the fire's well out of control.
But others disagree. Representative Matt Erpelding says the cost of fighting wildfires in Idaho currently falls on all Americans. But if the ownership was transferred, Idaho would have to foot the bill.
1.5 million people represent somewhere around 0.5% of the total U.S. population. So the shift, the burden to pay for those fires would fall on 0.5% of the total U.S. population. That makes me a little bit nervous because I think it's going to hit us in our pocketbooks.
Not to mention, Erpelding says that the federal lands were owned by the U.S. government before Idaho was even a state, and demanding the lands would be unconstitutional within both the U.S. and Idaho constitutions.
The litigation approach to transferring the federal lands and the lands that are managed by the federal government to Idaho is probably a dead-end street.
Even if the transfer of lands were to happen, Representative Erpelding thinks the state could lose millions in this economy.
Almost guaranteed the state would actually lose money if it was responsible for managing our public lands.
Representative Erpelding said to continue the committee would cost about $250,000 a year. If you have an opinion on the report, then visit our Facebook page at Idaho on Your Side. Live in studio, Brandon Fonda, Fox 9 on your side.